Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Coordinate. Today we'll be looking at the famous Chinese puzzle problem and how to solve it using Python. So what the problem suggests that is they in the farm or in a cattle there are rabbits and chickens, and we will be given the total number of heads and the total number of legs of the animals. And using these two, we need to find the total number of rabbits and chickens present in that farm. So let's look into the problem, how to solve it. Before moving, let's look at an example. If the given number of heads is 150 and the given number of legs is 400, we will get the number of rabbits as 50 and the number of chickens as 100. Now you can also verify this by multiplying 50 by 4 equal to 200. As the rabbit is a four-legged animal, we will have four legs for the 50 animals, and chickens is multiplied by 2. As it's a two-legged animal, we'll get 200. If we sum both, we'll get 400, which is the actual number of legs given. We will be using something like this to solve this problem. We'll be using this example. So let's consider x as the number of chickens and y is the number of rabbits, and x plus y equals 150 as it's the number of heads. Now if you multiply 2 times x, each chicken has 2 legs, and 4 times y, each rabbit has 4 legs, so it's total of 400 as given in the example. So if we try to solve this, let's look at this like this: 4x plus 4y equal to 400 and 2x plus 2y. I hope that you know linear algebra, and if we solve this, we'll get cancel this, and 2y equal to 100. That implies y equal to 50. As we have seen before, the number of rabbits is 50. So let's check what are all these. This is the number of 2 times of the sorry, this is the total number of legs, and this is 2 times the number of heads. Okay, now this is 2 times the number of rabbits. So the formula goes like this: 2 times the number of rabbits equal to legs minus 2 times the number of heads. We got the formula. Once we know the number of rabbits, we can find the number of chickens too. Now rabbits equal to legs minus 2 times of heads by 2, and the number of chickens would be number of heads minus the number of rabbits, right? So we got a formula to use, and we will be implementing this through Python. So there are some constraints to be followed to solve this problem. So if the number of legs want to not equal to 0, it means if the number of legs given legs is not even, we cannot find the number of rabbits or the chickens, as they are both even legged animals. We need to have an even number of legs, or heads equals 0, or legs equals 0, or legs less than heads. Either of these conditions, we cannot find the solution. So we will print invalid. The else part, we will solve this problem by using this formula. Rabbits equal to legs minus 2 times of heads by 2, and the chickens will be the number of heads minus rabbits. Okay, this is the general idea of this program. Now we'll move to the code editor to continue this problem. Okay, now we are in the code editor, and now we'll be looking at the code. So first, here we have taken the input of the number of heads and number of legs. Next, we will be checking the constraints. First constraint is that the number of legs should be even, and the second constraint, the heads and legs should not be equal to 0, and the third constraint, that the legs should not be less than the number of heads. If either of this condition is true, we print as invalid. Else, we use the formula we have derived before and solve this by calculating the rabbits as legs minus 2 times of heads divided by 2 and the chickens as heads minus rabbits. I've used the floor division. I haven't used the floor division because we do not want the number of rabbits or chickens to be in a floating point number. So I've done the integer division and we'll find the number of chickens by using this as we already know the number of rabbits. Next, we'll be printing the number of rabbits and the number of chickens. So now let's take a look at the output. The number of heads as from the example 150 and 400. The same output we have been expecting as from the example and another one 3 and 12 correct again. And let's check at one of the constraints. We'll be giving like this and this. Okay, it prints invalid. Okay, now another one will getting the number of heads as 0 and number of 5 invalid. As you can see, we have solved the problem. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment down if you have any doubts or any suggestions. I'm just a starter YouTuber, so if you have any suggestions, I'll be feeling free to use them and it could help me grow. Thank you. Please subscribe.